Mr. Shahril Taha.
Question number 4, please.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, the 7 occupations on the non-traditional source or NTS occupation list were carefully selected in consultation with sector agencies. We evaluated occupations with a significant number of S-Pass holders who may be affected by the upcoming changes in the S-Pass framework. We also assessed the number of locals in these occupations as well as the local employment outcomes. The Ministry of Manpower will work closely with sector agencies to engage the industries as well as our tripartite partners to review the list every 3 years. And we are open to reviewing it more regularly, keeping in mind, above all, the need to uplift our lower wage workers, and also to spur industry transformation to become less reliant on lower skilled foreign workers. Thank you.
Mr. Shahril Taha.
I'd like to thank the Minister for his reply. I'd like to declare my interest as one of the 22,000 employees in the aerospace industry. I acknowledge that the NTS occupational list includes occupation across several industries, including F&B and manufacturing. However, the list does not include support workers in the aerospace industry. The aerospace industry is recovering and ramping up again after 3 years of very challenging times during the pandemic years. The industry has already focused on automation, lean, and invested heavily in R&D to enhance productivity. While the industry has also worked very closely with IHLs and agencies like WSG to redesign jobs to attract locals to the industry. However, the aerospace industry is still facing difficulties in finding manpower to support its recovery and growth, particularly in supporting roles that complement the value-added jobs that our Singaporean local workforce is already doing. While efforts are made to redesign jobs for locals to focus on the value-added roles such as inspectors, lead technicians, technical specialists, there's still a need for more workers in supporting and complementing roles such as machinists, blasting or chemical line operators or fitters. Can MOM consider such specific supporting and complementary roles in the aerospace industry to be placed in the NTS occupation list, especially at the time when the industry is trying to recover and grow in a competitive global MRO market amidst a tight labour market?
Minister Tan See Leng.
I thank the honourable member for his feedback. In short, the answer to his suggestion is yes, we will certainly take his feedback back to MOM as well as work with the different sector agencies to consider and to review. But I think it's important that, as I've mentioned earlier in my response, that this framework, the NTS framework, we will continue to refine it. And we have to also be mindful in terms of balancing our longer-term objective to spur industry transformation towards productivity-led and manpower-lean growth, so that we can also make sure that we nuance and to be able to fit local employment outcomes and local employment outcomes as well as the industry's manpower needs. Now, for the aerospace industry, it is indeed a growing space, and it's also quite sector-specific and also quite specialized. I would request for the member and encourage the member to also engage EDB, and EDB will then work with MOM. Now, the other point is that for firms, like what the honourable member has shared, if they are able to do ambitious investment, they have ambitious innovation, and also broadly increased internationalization activities, they can also tap on the MSEP scheme, which is administered via MTI. And we will certainly consider giving them time-bound flexibility to help all of these firms seize new opportunities. I hope that addresses the member's question. Thank you.